What's up, crew? Kimmy and James here, checking in with you guys. We wanted to do an update video. We haven't done one of these recently.
So, first point on our update list, Kimmy is back, me back in Zingaro, back in Tahiti, enjoying the good weather. And, well actually,
it's pretty humid here right now.
And we've been working a lot since I'm back. It's been 3 days. I bought a bunch of stuff back in my suitcase.
A new iridium. And well, we made a list because we can't think of all that stuff. So here's the stuff that we've been doing. Now keep in mind, we had to check out of the country yesterday. So we needed to get all this stuff done before we did anything else so we could leave. We weren't sure if they were just gonna kick us out or what, but they actually gave us a couple extra days. So we got new rudder bushings for the rudders. Thank you, Rick Godfrey, for that. And new motor mounts. I had broken a motor mount last month in the Tuamotus sailing solo. The mast track is also brand new. We documented replacing that. New spreader lights, new windlass internals. We didn't get the new windlass, but we got a new solenoid. Yeah. So it's been a lot of work to do all that stuff, huh?
Yeah, but we've been quick on it. We also want to get out of here. It's not only that we have to leave Tahiti because of legal issues, it's because
we're ready for a new adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good place to get stuck, Tahiti, as so many places are, because there's everything you need pretty close by and so many people to hang out with. But it's time for a place with more wildlife and more time for ourselves, by ourselves. And yeah. Also, I brought back some stuff that you guys sent us, and that is...
Thank you to Rob and John Miller in our Zingaro Saloon. If you're not part of the Zingaro Saloon WhatsApp group, please go to the link at the bottom of this page or go and find our post about that, because you have to be in WhatsApp, access the Patreon from your phone, and then click on that link and you'll go be part of that group.
And the advantage of that is that WhatsApp is way easier to load from where we are with our mobile and internet. The Patreon app takes forever, and posting stuff there takes a long time, whereas WhatsApp is a little easier. So it's easier to just, you know, bullshit about things. Everything important will still be on Patreon, and we'll still post it here. Zingaro WhatsApp group is just to keep in touch on a daily basis.
So thank you very much to John and Rob for the liquor. We're gonna have a little party, going away party with our friends, looks like in a couple days in Moorea. So we'll videotape us cracking this open and give you a little salute on the YouTube channel, but we really appreciate that. That's very cool of you.
And now, most importantly, our newest and most favorite gadget of all times, an underwater case for the Canon.
A real
People,
one.
Thank you so much for this. This is way out of our budget, and it's gonna improve the quality of our underwater videos by, God knows, a lot, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I can't wait. This GoPros are only waterproof to 10 meters, and we broke so many already. So this thing is waterproof to 60 meters, which is what? 240 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way we freedive that deep. And I can't wait to try this thing out.
We really want to get into a little bit better photography underwater, and the water in this area of the world, the Pacific, is so clear that we can take some super cool photography, but the GoPro just doesn't cut it. It's just not professional.
You get an idea, but yeah.
So we're gonna
get the depth and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna send you footage as soon as we get out of Tahiti and into more clear water to try this thing out.
This thing scares the shit out of me though. Look at all this crap in here. There's like wires and stuff.
You see it?
Holy moly, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's
so a bunch of patrons donated to the cause. I mean, who started that anyways? We didn't even ask for anything. Somebody started this, and a bunch of patrons chipped in to buy this thing, and thank you guys so much. You're gonna be enjoying the footage, I'm sure.
Yeah. So we actually have a buddy boat here that needed a new brain for their autopilot. They've been hand steering for the last month or something, and it's just hard to get parts here So we shipped a new brain to her in San Francisco. She put it in the bag, we brought it back, and we put it on a plane to Fakarava. So we actually got a part to our friends just yesterday, and they were so appreciative. They wrote me an email this morning. So Lungta is the name of the boat. It's a 78-foot ferrocement ketch pirate ship that's so awesome. And I think that's one of the only cruising boats I've ever seen that's a ferrocement boat. But anyway, let's talk about our plans. This is really what the meat and potatoes of this was going to be. So our short-term plans are, we're going to go out racing on Sunday on a super crazy fast cat that's the size of this boat, but it's only 2 tons. And it has more sail area than Zingaro. So they said they do 140% of wind speed. So they're actually going faster than the wind because of the apparent wind that they make their own wind. It's pretty neat. So we're gonna go race on that boat on Sunday, and then we're gonna actually leave Tahiti on Monday. That's the plan is. This Monday, in 2 days, we are out of here. We got everything done, we got all the provisioning, and we're out of here.
We're gonna go over to Moorea, and then there's a couple atolls in the area that we really want to see. A raised atoll that's called Makatea. That's a little further east of here.
130 miles.
130 miles east of here. And after that, we'll be leaving French Polynesia and go to the Line Islands, which are north of here. We'll be passing through there, see what we can see. There's not really a lot on the internet that you can find about the Line Islands because nobody ever goes there, but that's part of the charm for us. And it is kinda on the way to Hawaii, where we're gonna be waiting out the cyclone season this year. Where we're gonna go from there, from Hawaii, is still written in the stars.
Schedule is gonna be, we're gonna be in Hawaii by December, and then if we want to go across the Pacific in the north and go to Japan, we have to leave in May, right? Japan is tough because they're always in the cyclone season. It's foggy, it's wet. We would have to get a heater on the boat, radar on the boat, a good set of foulies because we don't have foulies really, just kind of shitty ones that we put together. So we're looking at a significant financial investment for that, but the rewards would be we get to go to Japan and then China and then Malaysia and then down to Australia, and then crossing from Australia to New Zealand would be difficult but not impossible. We might have to go out to Vanuatu and then down, but you know, people go the wrong way around the world. I don't think it's impossible to do that. It's just not the normal route. But that's pretty much every fucking route we've taken so far, and I guess we just love to sail to weather or something. Anyway, what do you guys think we should do?
So Japan is the one option, and then after that, you know, seeing Asia and what James said. The other plan would be to come down to the Marquesas and split the cyclone season between Hawaii and the Marquesas. So we'd leave there as well, like in March or something, and then do the Tuamotus again, and then go direction New Zealand like everybody else does it. And then, you know, Australia and whatever comes next. Whatever we'll decide on, whether it's gonna be the South Pacific or the Northern Pacific, is we wanna meet you guys in Hawaii. So keep that in the back of your minds, because depending on what route we're gonna take, we'll have to schedule a different date. But Hawaii is the closest we'll be to the United States in a long time, or to the mainland United States in a long time, and yeah, that's why we'd like to organize a meetup. So tell us if you'd be interested in meeting, going on a day sail, or whatever activity we can think of. And yeah, let's make this happen, people. Okay, so that's it with the update from Tahiti. If you have any questions regarding whatever, really, then shoot them down in the comments. Shoot them down?
Shoot them, yeah, down here in the comments.
Okay. And then, yeah, let's get going, Jamie. We gotta install the motor mounts, we gotta bolt the rudder spec on. There's so much stuff to do. Yeah. And we gotta be in the restaurant for a happy hour, which is at 5, so we gotta get going.
We got to move. Okay, that's it. Bye, guys.